I can condition him like a pet. My girlfriend texted her friends, laughing about how clueless I was. When the group chat leaked, she started sobbing and calling me abusive. I didn't raise my voice. I just walked away. You know, some people think they're master manipulators. They run these little tests, these quiet cruelties, convinced they're pulling all the strings. But what happens when the person they're testing is actually just taking notes? What happens when you've been letting someone think they're winning, only to unleash a tsunami of evidence that obliterates their entire life? Because that's exactly what happened. My ex, Amber, thought she had me figured out, thought she could gaslight and guilt-trip me forever. She had no idea what was coming. And honestly, the look on her face when she realized it was all over? Priceless. Let me rewind a bit. I met Amber about 1.5 years ago. One of those fancy art gallery openings downtown, the kind where everyone sips cheap wine and pretends to understand a painting that's literally just a red square. My buddy, Jay, dragged me along. I was honestly about to bail when I heard this laugh slice through the whole room. Loud, zero shame, just pure, unadulterated amusement. That was Amber. She was doubled over, laughing at some poor guy trying to explain the deeper meaning of the red square to her like she was an idiot. She thought that was hilarious. We started talking. She was drinking white wine, complaining about her roommate's boyfriend who never left. We exchanged numbers. Before I even got to my car, my phone buzzed. Already bored without you, it said. Cheesy, yeah, but it worked. I was 31, a medical equipment technician, fixed CT scanners and X-ray machines across Austin. Good money, weird hours, lots of driving. Amber, 28, worked in event planning. Within 6 weeks, she was practically living at my place. Toothbrush first, then a drawer, then half my closet. My sister, Riley, came over one morning and just stared at the makeup covering my bathroom counter. "You're moving kind of fast with this one," she said. I just shrugged. Feels right, though. Famous last words, right? Riley had taken 2 years to move in with her now husband, Trevor. I thought I knew what I was doing. The first few months were solid. We cooked, stayed up late talking about everything and nothing. The shift, though, it started around month 5. I'd say I was working late in Round Rock, and she'd go quiet. Not angry quiet, just this deep, disappointed silence that made my stomach churn, like I'd done something fundamentally wrong. Even though I was literally at work. "You're always at work," she'd sigh. I worked the same schedule I always had. Feels like more now. It wasn't more, but I started checking in constantly, texting between service calls, mapping out my day for her. Then the plan canceling started. Dinner reservations, theater tickets. I'd be getting ready and 30 minutes before we left, a text, "So tired." Rain check. "No problem," I'd reply. "You're not mad," she'd ask. Why would I be mad? Most guys would be. I'm not most guys. Then a silent hour, followed by a lengthy paragraph about how she appreciated me being so understanding, unlike her ex who used to flip out over small things. I'd reassure her. It was fine. We'd move on. Around month 8, Jay noticed something. We were out to dinner with him and his girlfriend, Mia. Amber was glued to her phone the whole meal. Full-on scrolling, laughing, typing. When the food arrived, she barely looked up. "You okay?" I asked. "Yeah, just handling some work stuff," she snapped, at 9 on a Saturday. She gave me this glare. "Since when do you monitor my phone time?" "I don't." "Just asking." "Well, don't." Mia and Jay went silent. Dinner was awkward as hell. In the car later, Amber was all sweetness and apologies. Stressed about work, didn't mean to snap. She grabbed my hand, said I was the most patient guy she'd ever dated. It should have felt good. It really didn't. Jay texted me the next morning. "Dude, that was weird last night." "Yeah," I replied. "You notice she only apologizes after you don't react?" My blood ran cold. "What do you mean?" "Watch the pattern, man. She pushes. You stay calm. She apologizes and gets sweet. Repeat." I didn't respond, but I started watching. And he was right. Over the next few weeks, I saw it play out again and again. She'd escalate something tiny. I'd stay calm. She'd pivot back to sweet and affectionate, like she absolutely needed me to react. Month 9. We were at a house party with her work friends. I was talking to this guy about a CT scanner I'd just repaired when Amber glided over, drink in hand. "Blake fixes hospital stuff," she announced to the group, a little too brightly. Like, maintenance guy things. The way she said it, it was like she was introducing a janitor. "Medical equipment technician," I corrected, keeping my voice even. "CT scanners, MRI machines, ventilators." She laughed, a little too loud. "Right. Sorry." He gets very specific about the title. One of her friends, Nicole, actually jumped in. "That actually sounds really cool. Like, you have to know engineering and medicine." "Sort of." "Yeah, it's a mix." Amber put her hand on my shoulder, possessively. "He's also super risk-averse. Won't even ride roller coasters. Total home buddy." Everyone laughed. She was smiling at me, watching my reaction. I just shrugged. Someone's got to be the responsible one. I kept talking to Nicole. Amber's smile faltered. She drifted off. Later, in the car, she was all over me again, telling me how proud she was, how smart I was, how she loved that I didn't get insecure about stupid things. I started keeping screenshots then. Not of everything, just the obvious stuff. Cancelled plans, weird, loaded responses to normal questions, passive comments that felt like tests. Nothing dramatic. Just a folder on my phone. Labeled it work stuff so she wouldn't snoop. Around month 10, she started this new thing, trauma dumping. At 1 or 2 in the morning, she'd wake me up, needing to talk about her childhood, her ex, her mom. Heavy stuff. First few times, I was all in. Listened, asked questions, tried to help. But then I noticed the pattern. It was always when I had to be up early for a 6 a.m. service call. Never on my days off. One night, she started in on how her dad never supported her dreams. It was 1:45 a.m. I had to be at Dell Children's Hospital at 6. "Can we talk about this tomorrow?" I asked gently. "I've got that early call." "Wow. Okay. Guess I know where I rank." "That's not what I meant. I just need sleep." "Forget it. I'm fine." She rolled over, wouldn't talk to me for 2 days. On day 3, she acted like nothing happened. Made me breakfast. Asked about my schedule. Month 11. Riley invited us for game night. Board games, drinks, normal sibling stuff. I told Amber Tuesday afternoon. "Sounds fun," she said. Friday night rolled around. I was getting ready around 6:30. Amber emerged from the bedroom. "I don't think I'm going tonight. You feeling okay?" "No, I'm fine. Just think maybe you should spend time with Riley alone. You guys are close." "I don't want to intrude." "You're not intruding." Riley invited both of us. "Still, family time is important. Come with me. It'll be fun." She went quiet again. "Actually, you know what? If you're not feeling it, stay here. I'll go." Her expression snapped. "So, you're just going to leave me here alone on a Friday night? You said you wanted me to go alone." "I said I didn't want to intrude." "Right. So, I'm going alone." I grabbed my keys and left. She didn't text me all night. When I got home around 11, she was asleep. Next morning, she was cold. By Sunday afternoon, she'd reset. Sweet again. Made dinner. Asked about my week. Month 12. Things got more direct. Amber started bringing up couples therapy. Not because we had problems she wanted to fix, but because I had issues. "I've been reading about communication styles," she said one night. "And I think you might be avoidant. Like, emotionally." "How so?" "You don't engage when I try to talk about serious things. You just shut down." "I engage. I just don't engage at 2 a.m. when I have work at 6. "See, that's defensive. We should see someone. A therapist." "I'll think about it." 3 weeks later, she changed tactics. "I already looked into therapists, found 3 good ones. We could start next month." I didn't agree to that. "You've been thinking about it for 3 weeks. I'm just moving things forward. By making decisions without me. I'm trying to help our relationship. I don't think we need therapy." She stared at me. First time I'd actually said no instead of putting her off. "So, you've just been stringing me along?" I said I'd think about it. "I thought about it." Answer's no. She went silent. Left the room. Didn't talk to me the rest of the night. Month 13. Riley's birthday dinner. Riley and I are tight. She's my only family in Texas. This dinner was important. Day of, around 3 p.m., Amber texted. Not feeling great. You go without me. You sure? Riley's been looking forward to this. Yeah, I'll be fine. Tell her happy birthday. I went alone. Riley asked where Amber was. Not feeling well. Riley gave me the look, but didn't say anything. Got home later. Amber was on the couch watching TV, looking perfectly fine. Wine glass, takeout from her favorite Thai place. Thought you weren't feeling well. I felt better after you left. Don't start. I'm not starting anything. Just clarifying. She got up, went to the bedroom, slammed the door. I just sat there for a minute, then pulled out my phone and added it to my notes. Riley's birthday. Claimed sick. Ordered takeout and wine. Around this time, I started looking at the money. We kept separate accounts, but I paid for most things. Checked my bank statements. Over the past year, I'd spent about $11,000 more than I should have. So, I just stopped offering to pay. Didn't make a speech. Just stopped. Next grocery run, I got my stuff only. Left her items at the register. You forgot my things, she said, incredulous. Did I? Very funny. Go back and get them. I'm only buying my food from now on. She just stared. Are you serious? Yeah. This is childish. This is fair. She bought her own groceries. Didn't speak to me for 4 days. When she finally did, she acted like the grocery thing never happened. Just launched straight into being sweet, asking about my day. Month 15. Mia sent me something that changed everything. Blake, she texted, need to show you something. It was a screenshot from a group chat. Amber and 3 of her friends. The message was from Amber. Dated 4 days earlier. Canceling on Blake tonight to see what he does. Bet he apologizes by morning. I read it 3 times. There were others. Mia sent them all. Ignored his text for 6 hours today. He's probably spiraling. Running another test tonight. Told him my ex texted me. Watching him try to stay calm is hilarious. He's too easy. Never pushes back on anything. It's like training a dog. The messages went back months. I called Mia. Where'd you get these? Jade forwarded them to me. She didn't want Amber knowing it came from her, so she asked me to send them to you instead. Jade was Amber's friend from college. They'd known each other for 8 years. Why no? Because Amber told them yesterday she's thinking about meeting up with Owen again. Her ex Jade thought you should know what you're dealing with. I sat on my couch, staring at my phone. No anger. No hurt. Just this cold, terrifying calm. Thanks for telling me. What are you going to do? Don't know yet. I hung up. Scrolled through the screenshots again. Saved them all to my work stuff folder. Created a new subfolder, evidence. I didn't confront Amber that night. Didn't change how I acted at all. Just watched. She came home around 8, kissed me hello, asked about my day. Normal. I made dinner. We watched a show. Went to bed. She had no idea. Over the next 2 weeks, I ran my own test. Started saying no to small things. Plans I would have normally agreed to. Favors she'd asked for. Can you pick up my dry cleaning? Can't. Got a service call in that area, but won't have time. But you're already there. Still won't have time. She'd go quiet. Then later, she'd be extra sweet, trying to reset whatever she thought was wrong. I kept my responses minimal. 1-word answers. No explanations. Didn't try to make her feel better. Her texts got longer. More questions. You seem distant. Did I do something? Are we okay? I'd wait 3 or 4 hours to respond. We're fine. By week 3, she was freaking out. Following me around the apartment. Asking if I was mad. Trying to start conversations about our future, suggesting trips we should take. I agreed to nothing. Committed to nothing. Didn't give her anything. She hated it. I wasn't her boyfriend anymore. I was her placeholder. Her practice dummy. Something to run tests on while she figured out what she actually wanted. Month 16 came around. Amber had planned this whole birthday thing for me. Made a big deal about it. Reservations at this expensive steakhouse downtown. Told me to invite whoever I wanted. Said she'd handle everything. Day of my birthday, I took off work. Got up around 9, made coffee, waited. She didn't wake up until noon. Came out of the bedroom in pajamas, went straight to her phone. Morning, I said. That was it. Around 2, I asked what time our reservation was. Oh, about that. Can we do tomorrow instead? Jade's having a crisis. My birthday's today. I know, but this is important. Jade's upset about something with her boyfriend and she needs me. I'll make it up to you tomorrow. Promise. She left around 3. I sat there for a while. Then I called Jay. You busy? Nah. What's up? Wanna grab food? We went to this dive bar near campus. Burgers and beer. I told him what happened. Man, that's rough. It's fine. It's not fine. It's your birthday. Really, I'm good. He looked at me, trying to figure me out. You've been weird lately. Calm, but weird. Just paying attention. To everything. I showed him the group chat screenshots, including one from earlier that day where Jade mentioned she was at work all evening. Amber had used her name as cover. He read through them slowly. When he looked up, his whole expression had changed. How long you known about this? 3 weeks. And you haven't said anything? What's there to say? She told me who she is. I'm just deciding what to do about it. You're freakishly calm about this. Because I already know how this ends. Yeah? How? She's gone. Just figuring out the timing. He nodded slowly. Need help when you do it? Probably. Let me know. We finished our food, drank a couple more beers, talked about normal stuff. Got home around 9. Amber wasn't back yet. I went to bed. She woke me up at 1:15. Stumbling drunk, smelling like tequila, mascara smudged. Happy birthday, baby, she slurred. Didn't forget. She tried to kiss me. I turned my head. You seem mad. I'm tired. Going back to sleep. She got upset then. Started crying, saying I didn't appreciate her, that she was just trying to help her friend, that I was being cold. I didn't respond. Just rolled over. She cried herself to sleep. Next morning, she didn't remember most of it. Acted like we were fine. Made me breakfast. Asked if we could do dinner that night for my birthday. I'm busy tonight, I said. Doing what? Stuff, Blake. Come on. Another time. Her face went hard. Fine, whatever. She left for work pissed. I went to the bank that afternoon, opened a new account, transferred all my money except what I needed for bills, changed my direct deposit. Made sure my name was the only one with access to anything. Then I called my landlord, Mr. Will. Good relationship, always paid on time. Hey, I need a favor. What's up, Blake? I need the locks changed today if possible. I'll pay extra. Everything okay? Will be. Just need it done. She's not on the lease, so I should be clear legally, right? You're the only one on the lease. That's true. But I'm not a lawyer. If she's been living there a while, you might want to make sure you're handling everything by the book. I can still get the locks changed today if that's what you want. Yeah, do it. All right, I'll have someone there by 5. Appreciate it. Hung up and did a quick search on tenant rights. She could probably claim she lived there. Might even have some legal standing if she pushed it. But I had her stuff ready to go. Riley coming as a witness. And I was willing to take the risk if she wanted to lawyer up. I wanted the break to be final, clean, documented. The locksmith, Frank, showed up at 4:45. Had the job done in 30 minutes. New deadbolt, new handle, 3 keys. While he worked, I started pulling Amber's stuff out of my closet. Not packing yet, just separating. My phone buzzed. Text from Amber. Having drinks with work people tonight. Don't wait up. That was it. I kept pulling her stuff out. Made a pile in the corner of the bedroom. Her dresses, her shoes, her ridiculous collection of throw pillows that served no purpose. Around 7, I called Riley. Asked her to come by in the morning with boxes. Told her it was about Amber. She said she'd be there at 8. After I hung up, I looked around the apartment, seeing clearly what was mine and what wasn't. Then went to bed and slept without issue. Woke up at 3:45 in the morning. Reached across the bed. Empty. Grabbed my phone. Nothing from Amber. Opened the location app we'd set up for safety reasons months ago. She insisted on it after her friend got stranded downtown. The dot loaded. Sat right on Westlake Drive. Last updated 3:32 a.m. I knew that address. Owen's apartment complex. Her ex watched it for 15 minutes. Didn't move. Took a screenshot. Saved it to evidence. Closed the app. Went back to sleep. Riley arrived at 8 with her truck full of boxes. Took one look at me and understood immediately. After I showed her the screenshot proving Amber had been at Owen's place since early morning, she just nodded. Apologized. And we got to work. We packed fast. Clothes, shoes, bathroom products, unread books, endless candles. Stuffing everything into boxes, taping them shut, labeling as we went. By noon, 31 boxes filled the living room. She asked if I was really going through with it. I told her yes. When she offered to stay, I said I needed to finish it alone. Before she left, she hugged me. Said she was proud of me. After Riley left, I sat on the couch and waited. Made coffee. Checked my phone. Nothing from Amber still. She walked in at 2:20 in the afternoon. Same clothes from yesterday. Hair messy, heels in her hand. Saw the boxes and froze. What is this? Your stuff. Blake, what are you doing? Where were you last night? I watched her face change. Confusion first, then realization, then straight to defensive. I told you, work drinks. Try again. Excuse me. I pulled out my phone. Showed her the location screenshot. You were at Owen's apartment overnight. Last updated 3:32 a.m. When I checked at 3:45. And you just walked in at 2:20, wearing yesterday's clothes. All color left her face, then came back red. She actually laughed. This sharp, bitter sound. Oh wow. So, now you want to play detective? I set my phone on the coffee table. Looked at her for 3 seconds. Not anymore. What's that supposed to mean? Means I don't care where you were. Don't care why. Just need you to take your boxes and leave. You're insane. Nothing happened. She walked to the door. Probably thought she'd storm out and come back later when I'd calmed down. Shoved her key in the lock. Wouldn't turn. Tried again. Nothing. She turned and stared at me. You changed the locks. It's my apartment. My name on the lease. You can't just kick me out. Actually, I can. You're not on the lease. Never wanted to be, remember? Said it felt too permanent. Her eyes got wet. Blake, please let me explain. No. Just listen. Take your boxes, or they're going to the curb. She pulled out her phone with shaking hands. Called Jade. Her voice cracked as she explained the situation. Jade showed up 45 minutes later, looked at everything, looked at me, and started loading boxes without a word. Amber kept trying to talk to me between trips. Can we talk about this tomorrow? No. You're being cruel. I'm being clear. I love you. If that were true, you wouldn't have spent the night at Owen's. When the door closed, the apartment felt massive and quiet. I sat there for maybe an hour, then got up and took down the photos of us from the wall. All of them. Put them in a trash bag. Stripped the bed, put on new sheets I'd bought the week before. Threw the old ones away. Grabbed my phone and opened the location sharing app. Removed her access. Deleted the app completely. Moved furniture around so the couch faced a different direction. Made the space mine again. Riley called around 5. How'd it go? She's gone. You all right? Yeah. Actually, yeah. That's probably shock. It's not shock. It's relief. The first week after the breakup, Amber texted 63 times. Please let me explain. You're being unfair. Owen means nothing to me. Why won't you respond? The rest were more of the same. Sorry, then angry, then sorry again. I responded once on day 4. Do not contact me again. She didn't stop. Day 8. Owen called. Blake, listen. Nothing happened. She showed up drunk around 2, crying about you guys. Passed out on my couch. Why didn't she just tell me that? Silence. Right. Because even if it's true, she lied instead. She's really messed up right now. Not my problem anymore. Hung up. Blocked his number. Day 10. She showed up at my apartment at 11 at night. Knocked for 5 minutes straight. I didn't answer. Called the non-emergency line. Reported someone trying to force entry. They gave me an incident number. I wrote it down. She left before anyone arrived. Day 12. I bought a Ring doorbell camera. Installed it that afternoon. She came back that night. 11:45 p.m. The camera caught everything. Her knocking, her crying. Came back again 2 nights later, 1:30 in the morning. I saved all the footage. Dates, times. Jay came over day 15. You look terrible. Thanks. She's still blowing up your phone? I showed him the count. 87 messages now. 6 voicemails. For visits, all on camera. You need a restraining order? Just documenting everything first. Week 4. I started hearing things through mutual friends. That I'd been controlling. That I tracked her constantly. That I kicked her out without warning. Lisa from work pulled me aside. I heard something weird about you. What? That you've been unstable since your breakup, harassing your ex. I pulled out my phone. Showed her the blocked call log. The text count. The Ring footage. Jesus, this is all from her? Yeah. Blake, you need to get ahead of this. Talk to HR. I went to HR that afternoon. Brought printouts of everything. The texts, the call logs, the Ring footage, the police incident number. Karen looked through it all. This is harassment. I know. Just want it on record in case she tries to contact me at work. Smart. We'll document this. If she shows up here, let us know immediately. Week 5. I was at the hospital in Georgetown when security called. We have someone here asking for you. Says she's your girlfriend and needs to talk about an emergency. I don't have a girlfriend. What's her name? Amber. Tell her I'm not available and ask her to leave. If she refuses, call the police. She left about 5 minutes ago. Want us to flag her in the system? Yeah. He took her name and description, added her to the no-contact list. The hospitals I serviced were all part of the same health system, so the flag would apply across all locations. I called Karen in HR to report it. She confirmed security kept her away and said she'd document it. Later that night, she emailed a formal confirmation of the incident, which I saved to my evidence folder. It felt good having it officially recorded. Week 6. Mia sent me another screenshot. Amber's message. Can't believe he's turning everyone against me. All I did was stay at a friend's house. Below that, Jade's response. You spent months playing games with him and got caught. Stop acting like you're the victim. Then Jade's name disappeared from the member list. She'd left the chat. Week 7. I ran into Amber's mom at the grocery store. She was waiting in the cereal aisle. Blake, we need to talk. I don't think we do. Amber is devastated. She made a mistake, but she loves you. No. Just like that. After 1.5 years, she spent the night at her ex's place and lied about it, then harassed me for weeks? Yeah, just like that. You're being cruel. She needs closure. She needs to move on. If you just talk to her, I'm not doing this. Excuse me. I pushed my cart past her. Week 9. Her mom called. Left a voicemail. Deleted it. Didn't call back. 3 days later, Helen showed up at my apartment with her sister, Amber's Aunt Claire. I checked the Ring camera first. Opened the door, but didn't invite them in. We need to talk about Amber. There's nothing to talk about. Claire stepped forward. We're worried about her. She's not eating. She might hurt herself. Then get her professional help. She needs to talk to you, to apologize properly. I'm not meeting with her. Why are you being so stubborn? Helen asked. She made one mistake. She spent months manipulating me. I have the receipts. This wasn't one mistake. Helen's face hardened. You're holding on to anger. I'm keeping my boundaries. Claire pulled out her phone. We also wanted to talk about valuable things Amber left. We'd like to pick them up. Everything got boxed and given to Jade weeks ago. You gave away her things? I gave her 31 boxes of her belongings. If she's missing something, that's on her. We want to come in and look. No. You can't refuse us entry. This is my apartment. My name on the lease. I can refuse. And I am. Helen's eyes filled with tears. I thought you were a good man. I need you both to leave. We're not leaving until you agree to talk with Amber. I pulled out my phone and started dialing 911. They left. Week 10. Helen sent a text from Amber's phone. This is Helen. Amber can't afford therapy. She needs it to process. Can you help pay for a few sessions? $500. Blocked the number. She tried from her own phone the next day. Blake, please, just to help her get help. Blocked that number too. Week 12. Riley told me Amber's family was spreading a different story at their church. That I had been financially abusive. That I'd controlled Amber's money. Want me to say something? Riley asked. No, I said. Let them talk. Week 14. Jay invited me to a rooftop party. Same venue where I'd met Amber about a year and a half ago. I wasn't going to let her stop me from going places. Got there around 8. Was grabbing a beer when I saw her. Amber. Standing near the railing with Owen. They were definitely together. Laughing about something. She saw me at the same time. Went pale. I turned back to my beer. She came over anyway. Owen trailing behind. Blake. Hi. This isn't. I looked at her. Amber, I mean, we're not. You can do whatever you want. We're not together. I just didn't want you to think I don't think about you. That landed. Her whole face shifted. Owen stepped forward. Come on, let's go. After a few seconds, she turned and left. 20 minutes later, one of Amber's friends, Rachel, came up, drunk and angry. You're a real piece of work. Don't think we know each other well enough for that. Amber's crying in the bathroom because of you. That's not my problem. You tracked her, kicked her out, turned all her friends against her. None of that's true. Jade appeared. Rachel, stop. Rachel turned. What? He didn't track her. She insisted they share locations, then spent the night at her ex's place and lied about it. That's not, and he didn't kick her out without warning. She had all her stuff packed and ready. 31 boxes, clean, organized. I helped her move them. And I was in the group chat where she talked about running tests on him. Called it training. Rachel went quiet. Jade looked at me. Sorry. I know you didn't ask me to do that. Appreciate it anyway. We stayed another hour. Amber and Owen left early. Week 16. I was working on an MRI machine when my phone rang. Unknown number. Blake. It was Claire. How'd you get this number? From Helen. Listen. Amber and Owen broke up. It's bad. Okay. That's all you have to say. I don't know what you want from me. She's telling people she wants to hurt herself. Then call 911. I'm not equipped to handle that. You're so cold. I'm realistic. If she's in danger, call 911. You could help her. No, I can't. And I won't. Hung up. Blocked the number. Week 18. Jade called. Blake. Heads up. Amber and Owen broke up about 3 days ago. He caught her texting someone else late at night. She's been calling me nonstop, wanting me to reach out to you, and I'm not doing it. Just thought you should know she might try to contact you. Thanks for the warning. Also wanted to say, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner about the group chat. You told me when it mattered. You're handling this better than most people would. Because I'm not handling it. I'm just moving on. Month 5 after the breakup. Things were better. Started running mornings before work, for miles through the neighborhood. Lost some weight. Felt stronger. Picked up my guitar again after 2 years. Went on a few dates through apps. Nothing serious. One woman talked about her ex the whole time. Another was nice, but we had zero chemistry. The apartment felt completely mine. I'd replaced all the shared furniture. New couch, new coffee table, different art on the walls. Riley came over one Saturday with Thai food. You seem good. I am. No regrets? Not one. You ever going to set the record straight about what actually happened? She's out there calling you controlling, making you the villain. I know. So, why not use it? I thought about it for a few days. Then decided. Made a Google document. No commentary, no explanations. Just threw everything in there by date. Screenshots of the group chat messages where she talked about running tests on me. Location data from the night at Owen's. Text message counts showing the harassment pattern. Ring camera footage with timestamps. The police incident numbers. The HR documentation email. Everything. Titled it Timeline. Shared the link with 4 people, Riley, Jay, Mia, Jade. Sent them all the same message. Share if you think people need to see it. Don't if you don't. Just putting it out there. Within 48 hours, it had reached most of our mutual circles. Mia had sent it to a few friends who knew both of us. Jay posted it in a group chat with some of our college buddies. It spread from there. My phone stayed quiet for a week. Then things started happening. Mia texted. 3 of Amber's friends reached out asking if the screenshots were real. Told them yes. They all stopped talking to her. Day 4. Jay sent a message. Ran into Owen at the gym. He saw the doc. Said he felt like an idiot. They broke up 2 days ago. Day 6. Jade called. Blake. Amber knows about the document. Okay. She's losing it. Called me screaming about how you're ruining her life. I didn't ruin anything. I just stopped letting her lie about it. Also, she got let go from her job. What? The hotel found out about the harassment stuff. Someone sent them the documentation. I sat there processing that. Didn't feel anything really. Just took it in and moved on. Week 3. Riley told me Amber's family was asking around about the document, trying to get it taken down. Can they do that? I asked. It's all true. It's all real. They can't do anything. Month 6. Jade sent me one final message. Amber's moving back to Dallas. Her mom found her a job there. She's leaving next week. That's it. One more thing. She asked me to ask you if you'd be willing to talk before she leaves. No. That's what I told her you'd say. That night, I went through my phone. Deleted the Google document, removed the link. Took down all the screenshots from my evidence folder. Every single one. Deleted Amber's contact. Deleted Owen's. Deleted her mom's and aunt's numbers. Deleted the group chat screenshots. Deleted the location data. Deleted the Ring camera footage from my phone. Everything I had control over. Emptied the trash folder. My copies were gone. HR still had their record. Police had their incident reports. The people I'd shared the doc with might still have it, but my part was done. The day before Amber was supposed to leave for Dallas, my phone buzzed. Unknown number. Text message. Blake, it's me. I know you don't want to talk, but I need to say this. I'm sorry for everything. The lying, the manipulation, the way I treated you. You were the best thing I had, and I destroyed it. I don't know why I did what I did. Maybe I was scared. Maybe I'm broken. I don't know. But you deserved better. You deserve someone who saw how good you were and didn't try to tear it down. I'm leaving tomorrow, moving back to Dallas, starting over. I just wanted you to know I know it's my fault. All of it. I hope you find someone who treats you right. Someone who doesn't play games. You deserve that. I read it twice. Then I locked my phone and set it down on the coffee table. Didn't answer. Went to bed around 10. Slept straight through until 6 the next morning. When I woke up, I checked my phone. 2 more messages from the unknown number. Please just tell me you got my message. Blake, please. I deleted the conversation without replying. Didn't block the number yet. Just removed the thread. Made coffee. Went for my morning run. 4.2 miles through the neighborhood. Felt good. Strong. Got back, showered, made breakfast. Scrambled eggs and toast. Ate on the balcony watching people walk their dogs. Around 9, I had to leave for work. Service call at the hospital in Round Rock. An X-ray machine throwing error codes. Drove there listening to music. Alt country station out of Austin. Got to the hospital. Fixed the machine. Took about 90 minutes. Routine stuff. Recalibrated the sensor array, ran diagnostics, cleared the errors. Talked to the radiology tech about his weekend plans, normal conversation. He was taking his kids to Schlitterbahn. Checked my phone in the truck before leaving. One new message from the unknown number. I guess this is goodbye then. I stared at it for about 5 seconds. Then I blocked the number. Drove to my next call in Georgetown. Fixed a CT scanner. Finished my workday around 4:30. Got home, parked, walked inside, set my keys on the counter, grabbed a beer from the fridge. Sat on the balcony watching the sun go down. After dinner, I played guitar for about an hour, then got ready for bed. I checked my phone once, cleared work emails, replied to Jay, and saw nothing else. No messages, no notifications, no location pings. I lay down on the fresh sheets and fell asleep within minutes. No dreams. No reaching for someone who wasn't there. Just sleep. Next morning, I woke at 6:15, made coffee, ran, and headed out for a full day of hospital calls. Just a normal Tuesday. My phone stayed silent in the cup holder. I drove to work listening to music, not thinking about Amber once. My life was mine again, and it felt perfect. So, I've told you my story. What do you guys think? Have you ever dealt with someone who is constantly playing mind games? How did you finally break free? I really want to know your thoughts in the comments below.